You wake to a sound that does not belong. A low, wet growl. It vibrates through the ground, through your ribs. You freeze, amai. The brush shelter around you is just a frame of branches, a thatch of grass and leaves. It hides nothing. It stops nothing. Outside, the night is moonless. You hear panting, heavy and slow. The breath of something large, something that has found your scent. A dire wolf. You have seen them before from a distance. Shoulders higher than your own, jaws that can crack a bone. You know what it can do to a person alone in the dark. Your hands are empty. Beside you, the sleeping forms of your band shift but do not wake. No spear, no fire, no spear at all. You are Homo erectus, living 1.5 million years before the first bow or atlatl. The sharpest thing you own is a fist-sized stone you use to crack marrow. It is not a weapon, not at range. The growl comes again, closer. Your heart is loud in your ears, your body screams at you to run. But you know what happens to prey that runs. It triggers the chase instinct. You become meat that moves. You have nothing to fight with, nothing to kill from a distance, nothing to hide behind. So how do you survive? How do you convince a predator that you are not something to be eaten? That is the question. And the answer is not in your hands. It is in their shape, in their movement, in everything your ancestors have done before you. You breathe, you roll onto your knees, and you make a choice. You will not act like prey. The sun is high and the grass is the color of old bone. You stand on the savanna of Olduvai Gorge. Flat land stretches in every direction. A few acacia trees dot the distance, their canopies too thin and too far to offer any refuge. No cave mouth, no steep ravine, no climbable trunk. The heat presses down on you. You feel it on your scalp, on your shoulders. Your band moves together. 15 of you. 4 adults, 5 children, 3 elders who lean on sticks or on each other, and a handful of younger ones who carry water and watch the horizon. Everyone has a job. Everyone knows their place. But today your job is the same for every one of you. Stay alive. The wolves have been following you since dawn. You first spotted them at the edge of the watering hole. Now they hang back, almost lazy, matching your pace. 4 of them. Their coats are pale, blending into the grass. They do not rush. They do not need to. You see the way they watch the children. You see the way one wolf lingers near the elder who limps. They are testing, looking for the one who falters, the one who breaks. You feel the old fear, the one that lives in the back of your throat. But you also feel something else, the presence of others. Your sister walks to your left. Your cousin carries a stick, not to stab, but to wave. The elder you worried about is not panicking. She is watching the wolves with the same flat gaze she uses to read the sky for rain. You have no weapons. But you are not alone. That is the only card you have, and you are about to play it. You stop walking. The band stops with you. It is not a signal you planned. It is something you feel. A shared decision, wordless, older than language. One of the wolves steps closer, lowers its head. You can see the muscle in its shoulders tense. It is ready to sprint, ready to test. Someone starts clapping, not a soft sound, a hard, flat slap of palm on palm. Then another person joins. Then another. Then someone stomps. A foot comes down hard on the dry earth. Then a shout. A raw, guttural cry from deep in the chest. No words, just sound. Everyone does it. Everyone finds their own voice, their own rhythm. The children scream. The elders pound the ground with their sticks. You open your mouth and let out a roar you did not know you had. It is it is terrifying. That is the point. This is the oldest bluff in the human story. Scientists call it mobbing. The Hadza people of Tanzania still do it today. When a lion tries to steal their kill, they gather together. They shout, they clap, they bang sticks. They become a wall of noise, a single massive threat that overwhelms the predator's senses. And it works, because predators rely on stealth, on surprise, on a single silent pounce. When you turn the world into a roaring, stomping, exploding storm of sound and motion, you break their confidence. You force them to recalculate. The wolf stops. Its ears flatten. It takes a step back, then another. You keep going. You do not stop. You make yourself bigger than you are, louder than one person could ever be. You are not 15 separate bodies anymore. You are one thing, one enormous, unpredictable thing that the wolf cannot understand, and that is enough. The wolf hesitates but does not flee. Your noise made it pause, made it think, but now its ears swivel forward again. It is recalculating. You need something more. Your eyes drop to the ground. The savanna is littered with rocks, fist-sized chunks of basalt and quartzite. You scoop up a handful without breaking the rhythm of your shouts. The weight feels good, familiar. Your ancestors have been throwing things for 2 million years. You wind up and hurl the first stone at the wolf's face. It misses wide, skips off the dirt. But the wolf flinches. Its eyes track the motion. You throw again. This time the rock clips its foreleg. A sharp yelp. The animal shakes its paw, confused. Pain and surprise. That is all you need. A 2018 study of Neanderthal throwing mechanics found that their shoulders and wrists were built for power. They could flint projectiles at nearly 40 miles per hour. You do not have their anatomy, but you have the same instinct. You cock your arm back, step into the throw, and release. The rock whistles past the wolf's ear. Another hits its ribs with a dull thud. Each impact is a message. You are not prey, you are something that fights back. You are not trying to kill. A dead wolf would attract scavengers, other threats. You only need to sting. To make this moment painful enough that the wolf decides it is not worth the trouble. Predators are risk calculators. A full belly is not worth a broken bone or a cracked tooth. Every good hunter knows that. Every wolf knows that too. You grab another rock. Your bandmates catch on. Soon stones are flying from every direction. The air fills with whistling projectiles. They thud against the ground, kick up dust, clip the wolf's hindquarters. It twists, snaps its jaws at the air, then backs away further. The confidence is gone. The wolf is now just a confused animal trying to decide if this food is food at all. You keep throwing. You do not stop until the wolf turns and trots off into the tall grass. Your arm aches. Your throat is raw, but you are still standing. The wolf retreats to a ridge about 50 meters away. It is not done with you yet. It sits down and watches, waiting, testing. You know this game. Predators look for weakness. They look for the one who breaks first. So you change your posture. You straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back, lift your chin. You spread your arms wide, stretching your fingers, making your silhouette as broad as possible. You rise up on your toes. Every inch counts. You stare directly into the wolf's yellow eyes. You do not blink. You do not look away. Eye contact is a threat. It tells the wolf that you see it, that you are tracking its every move, that you are not afraid. Research on chimpanzees shows something remarkable. When a leopard approaches, chimps that stand upright on 2 legs are attacked far less often than those that stay on all 4s. Upright posture signals size, confidence, and the ability to throw. It changes the predator's mental calculation. You are no longer a crouching target. You are a tall, unpredictable opponent. Your bandmates see what you are doing. They follow. Everyone stands tall. Everyone spreads their arms. You form a wall of upright bodies, all facing the same direction, all meeting the wolf's gaze. There is no small child cowering behind a mother, no elder shrinking into the crowd. You all look the same size. You all look equally dangerous. Predators are pattern hunters. They single out the smallest, the slowest, the most fearful. That is how they pick their target. But when every member of the group looks identical in height and posture, the wolf loses its anchor. There is no weak link. Every body is a threat. The wolf shifts its weight. It looks at you, then at the person to your left, then to your right. Its ears rotate. It is searching for a crack in the facade. There is none. You hold the pose, you keep the stare. Your heart pounds, but your body stays still. This is the oldest power move in the human repertoire. No claws, no fangs, Just a spine that says, I am here, I am not food, and I am not backing down. The wolf starts to circle. It moves slowly, deliberately, keeping its body low to the ground. It is looking for an angle, a flank, a moment when your group relaxes. You do not give it that moment. You slap the ground with your open palm. The sound cracks across the grass. You kick a cloud of dust into the air, straight toward the wolf's face. It sneezes, shakes its head. You are already moving. You sidestep to your right, staying loose, staying unpredictable. The wolf lunges, not a full attack, a test. A quick dart forward, jaws snapping. You dodge back. The teeth close on empty air. Before the wolf can reset, you counter-throw a rock you kept hidden in your other hand. It strikes the wolf's muzzle. It whines and pulls back. Now your partner screams. A high, piercing shriek. They break left, sprinting sideways, waving their arms. The wolf's head snaps toward the motion. Predators cannot help it. Movement draws the eye. Your partner runs, stops, slaps the ground, screams again. The wolf is confused. It does not know which target to track. You use that confusion. You circle to the wolf's flank. Your steps are quick, light. You keep your body angled, ready to dodge. The wolf notices you. It turns its head. But your partner screams again, and the wolf's attention swings back. You are a team of two, a living seesaw. Every time the wolf focuses on one of you, the other moves. This is a dance, a frantic, desperate, coordinated ballet. You have no rehearsal, no plan, but you have instincts. Thousands of generations of ancestors who survived the same way. You watch your partner's body. You anticipate their next move. When they run right, you move left. When they stop, you shout. The wolf's head whips back and forth. Its breathing becomes heavy. Its tongue lolls. It is getting tired, frustrated. The key is constant motion. A stationary group looks like prey. A moving group looks like a threat. Every shift in your body says, I am ready. I am aware. I will not be caught. You and your partner close the distance. You step forward together. The wolf takes a step back, then another. Its tail drops between its legs. The dance is over. You have won. The lead wolf whines. You see it in the way its ears flatten against its skull. Its tail drops. Its whole body shifts from hunter to hunted. Then it turns and trots away. Not a sprint, just a quiet surrender. The others follow. One by one, they slip into the tall grass until only the sound of their breathing remains. Then that too fades. You stand still. Your heart hammers in your chest. Your breath comes in short, hard gasps. You and your partner look at each other. No words, just a nod. The tension cracks and releases like a snapped branch. You feel it in your shoulders, in your jaw, in the deep hollow of your stomach. You are alive. You survived because you acted together. Not because you were stronger, not because you were faster, not because you had a weapon. You survived because you moved as one. You read each other's bodies. You shifted when your partner shifted. You shouted when your partner shouted. You became a single creature with two minds and four limbs. This is mobbing, the same behavior you see in crows mobbing a hawk, in meerkats facing down a snake, in chimpanzees driving off a leopard. It is an ancient strategy, a strategy your ancestors perfected over hundreds of thousands of years. Every human band that successfully mobbed a predator passed on the instinct to cooperate in crisis. The ones who ran alone did not pass on anything. Your fight or flight response is not designed for individual heroics. It is calibrated for group cohesion. When you face danger, your body does not just prepare to run or fight. It prepares to sync with the people beside you. Your heartbeat synchronizes, your breathing synchronizes, your movements synchronize. That is what saved you today. You take a step closer to your partner, then another. You stand shoulder to shoulder. The wolf is gone. The danger is gone. But the instinct remains. Thousands of generations of ancestors press against your ribs. They whisper the same thing over and over. Stay together. Stay together. Stay together. You stand on the open ground. The dust settles around your feet. Your partner breathes beside you. The sun beats down on your shoulders. The world is quiet now. But the memory of what just happened is already sinking into your bones. 3.6 million years ago, a small group of hominins walked across fresh volcanic ash at Laetoli in East Africa. The ash hardened. Their footprints hardened with it. Even today you can see them. 3 sets of tracks. 3 individuals walking together. One set is slightly offset. Slightly behind. A lookout. Someone scanning the horizon for danger while the others moved. Your ancestors did not walk alone. They walked together. They watched together. They survived together. That imprint is inside you now. You have never been to Laetoli. You have never seen those footprints. But you carry the same wiring, the same instinct to walk offset, to watch, to protect. The courage to face a predator empty-handed is not something you learn in a single lifetime. It is written into every human amygdala, every mirror neuron, every synaptic pathway that fires when you see another person in danger. You feel it now. That pull toward your partner, that need to stay close, that readiness to act. It is not bravery, not in the heroic sense. It is something deeper, something older, a reflex that bypasses your conscious mind. When the wolf growled, you did not stop to think. You moved, you shouted, you stood. Your body knew what to do because your ancestors already did it 1,000,000 times before. You take a deep breath. The air tastes like dust and sweat. You look at your partner. They look back. You are both breathing hard, both alive. The wolf is gone, but the bond remains. You are not the strongest creature on the savannah. You are not the fastest. You do not have fangs or claws or speed. But you are the one that learned to stand together. The sun continues its arc overhead. The grass rustles. Somewhere in the distance, a bird calls. You turn and begin to walk. Your partner falls into step beside you. Your footprints join the countless others that have crossed this ground. You are part of a story that began before you were born. A story that will continue long after you are gone. The memory in your bones will carry you, it always has.